Now, let us now turn to this cup that she has in her hands. What is in this cup? The Bible says it's full of fornications, which refers to false doctrines. And the tragic truth is that the Bible states that the whole world will wander after this woman. What would be the first false doctrine that's in this cup? As sad as it may be, it is Sunday worship instead of Sabbath worship. Nowhere in the Bible we find that the Sabbath was changed. Jesus kept the Sabbath. His followers kept the Sabbath. The first church kept the Sabbath. The Bible is very clear on this point. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor, do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. In it you shall do no work or any work. Then in Ezekiel we get the same. Moreover, also I gave them my Sabbaths, to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am the Lord that sanctify them. If you're looking for the sign between me and my people, here it is, the Sabbath. And hallow my Sabbaths, and they shall be a sign between me and you, that you may know that I am the Lord your God. But the Catholic Church claims that Sunday is their sign, their mark of authority. The Sabbath was Saturday, not Sunday. The church altered the observance of the Sabbath to the observance of Sunday. Protestants must be rather puzzled by the keeping of Sunday when God distinctly said, keep holy the Sabbath day. The word Sunday does not come anywhere in the Bible, so without knowing it, they are obeying the authority of the Catholic Church. Sunday is our mark of authority. The church is above the Bible, and the transference of Sabbath observance is actually the proof of that fact. Now, Jesus comes and he says, if you love me, keep my commandments. So sadly, Sunday is the first thing in that cup.